Well, hello everyone. How are you today? Ketchup just made it in here. How are you all today? What a wonderful day. Bingo Brewty just got here. How are you? Oh man, what a night we had last night. What a night. Hang on one sec. Let me adjust a couple things here. Robert Towers here. Hang on. I gotta go into my settings. Audio. Let down just a bit. Okay. Hopefully that's okay. Hopefully audio is okay this morning. Hey, Jessica's here. My four sons, Ketchup. Hello. Thank you for being here. This was a last minute decision. I was watching the big show last night. Hey, Steven. Steven's here. He's not here. He is here. But no, I was watching the FLEABAG show last night. I couldn't pass this one up. Hey, Penny, how are you? Boy, what a show they put on. Wow, 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 wow. Hey, Fru, how are you? TK's here as people are coming in. Hi, Sandy. People are coming in. I normally don't do a what the hell's in the morning. Hi, Gina. How are you? Terry, how are you? Well, I'll tell you what, Terry. I'll tell you why that happened. Hey, Dick D. I'll tell you why that happened. She was worried about getting flagged on YouTube, but she doesn't have to worry about getting flagged on Rumble. That's why she made it private, is my guess. That's my guess. Hey, good morning, Audio Coffee. Elle Henderson, how are you? Good morning. Good morning. So that's my guess as to why she made it private on hey Debbie Webb on YouTube, but not on Rumble. She doesn't have to worry about it over there on Rumble. So I don't think she didn't want people to see the show. I think she was more worried about Robbie's behavior on the show, which was outstanding. Hey, Roy and Gwen, how are you? Big Dirtification. I think I grabbed most of you earlier. Hey, Frankie, how are you? So, no, I think that's what happened there. I think that's why she pulled it down, because I was watching it last night, and then Ketchup, I got cut off because I was about 30 minutes behind. And then Ketchup told me, she's like, hey, it's still up on Rumble. I was like, oh, shoot, I didn't even think about Rumble. So I ran over there to grab the rest of it. Hey, good morning, Jerry. How are you? And I was like, oh, man, this is a show that they put on. This is a show. Hey, Mr. Landfill's here, your old fat dad, coffee in hand. Oh, that was crazy for real. Hey, Lisa Ratz is here. Good morning. It was one of my favorite shows. I'm going to give you a Fleacap at some point in time this morning. Don't you worry. I'll give you a Fleacap, but I'm not going to be able to give you Robbie's portion of the Fleacap. I don't have a beep button that will allow me to do that over here, because that's all it would be, is one long beep, 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 beep. Hey, Sean, how are you? Sean's here. Sean Poe, how are you? Debbie Webb. Double Karma. Hello, everyone. But also, some of the dumbest things I've ever seen people say came out last night, and I never thought that TAMI would be the voice of all reason on the show last night. She was the voice of reason, trying to shut SLOBBIE down from his constant, I believe 486 times he said, see you next Tuesday to the universe, right? He called everyone to see you next Tuesday on on the show over there. And TAMI at one point is like nearly begging him to stop. FLEABAG as well was like, Robbie, that's enough, Robbie. And no, he couldn't help himself. And it was hilarious because he's like, oh, I'm just doing this to get under their skin, to give them something to talk about. I'm like, well, you gave us something to talk about. But Book Dragon Lady's here. Hi, Book Dragon Lady. I don't know that he was drunk. He didn't sound like he was drunk to me, but he kept stating he needed to get through a bottle of tequila in order to fall asleep last night because he was so fired up. He was just fired up. And it was pretty funny. And then Fleabag said some really dumb things as well. And then a couple other things crossed my plate that I don't think I even mentioned on my stream last, maybe it was Wednesday or Saturday. I can't remember, but I'll pull that stuff up too because it's kind of funny. Just some of the funny stuff. Hey, it's Debbie Webb's birthday. Does Debbie Webb want a birthday song? Happy birthday, Debbie Webb. Debbie Webb. Happy birthday, Debbie Webb. Thank you for being here. 95 people in here. Usually don't get. Oh, no. Hang on. My computer just shut off. I was like, wait, no, we're back up. We're back up. The screen went black on me. It gave me blackface. I was like, no, computer, what are you doing? I guess I haven't been active enough. It just shut. It gave me. It did blackface on me. I'm like, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. You get in trouble, computer. Oh, but it was a good show. It was a good show. I had a good time with it. Slobbie was in rare form. I'll give you a Fleacap today. Hang on. Lisa. Oh, wait, hang on. Ketchup's messaging me here. It was still in my. Oh, yep, there. Never. Oh, yep, okay. Thank you, Lisa. Ketchup's messaging me. Hey, photo lady. It was a message from earlier. So I was like, hey, Mama Cuddles says, Debbie just wanted the cowbell. Okay, you just get the cowbell for you. Yeah, I brought my screen from Justin Trudeau, Jackie. Hey, Shelly, how are you? I always say that whenever my computer, like, I'm not on it enough, and it's just like, wait, what? But, give me the timestamps, my wonderful Aussie girls, or anyone giving me timestamps. Oh, well, you know what? It was about, hang on, I sent it over to Ketchup when the real action started, because it started with Georgie. Let me see, where was that at? Where's my Facebook up at? Let's see. I sent her around the 3-hour and 26-minute mark is when the real action started. I mean, there was action all night because stupid things were said all throughout the night. In fact, at one moment, Fleabag, this dummy says this, okay? She says, she's talking about the Fleacaps, right? And at first, in the beginning of the show, she's like, oh, he's talking about Fleacaps. That must be my Sunday Spunday is what he's talking about when he's talking about Fleacaps. It's like, no, that would not be what Jeremy Hells is talking about. Later on in the stream, she gets corrected, all right? And then she's like, oh, Just J Hip does the Fleacaps. Well, Just J Hip, I hope someone tells him that Jeremy Hells isn't creative and is ripping off his Fleacaps. So thank you, Fleabag, for looking out for Just J Hair, or Just J Hip and Just J Hair. I was thinking, someone said Pearhead, and I was thinking about my Pearhead. But yeah, about 3 hours and 20 minutes, and that's where the beginning of the crash out starts. It was wonderful. Good morning, Sarita. But it's nice that Fleabag's looking out for me to let me know that I need to go talk to Jeremy Hells, be like, hey, you're stealing my material over there, Jeremy Hells. You horrible, awful person. Thank you, Fleabag, for looking out for the Just J Hip show. As I make fun of you with the Fleacap, she's defending me. She's defending me. Oh, this stuff doesn't happen in real life, does it? Does it? I don't think so. Hey, Jeremy's here. Fleece's live stream disappeared. It did, but it's still up on Rumble, Jeremy. It's still up on Rumble. You can go watch it over there if you really want to. Actually, you probably don't really want to. I'll give you a Fleacap of it at the end of the show. Trust me. Although I'm going to edit it a bit because, quite frankly, Robbie says, see you next Tuesday. Calls the entire world, anyone who's not on the side of the Fleabag and him, he calls them all everyone, I see you next Tuesday, about 400 plus times. It was kind of embarrassing. Oh, yeah, we have it all. Yeah, you should. You should. That was a delight. That was one heck of a show. And Jeremy, just so you know, Fleabags were defending just Hip, and they were like, "Hey, Jay, he's stealing your material. He's stealing your Fleacap. You should go after him." I'm pretty sure every time Jeremy mentions the Fleacap, he says, "It's nowhere as good as a Fleacap. This is my freak cap." I'm pretty sure he's always said wonderful things about my Fleacap. I don't think he's ripping off my material. Trust me, I do it better. Although Jeremy does a good job too. Okay, he does a good job too. But is there any way you're going to send me that blue cape? I want that blue cape, Jeremy. Hey, Gem Girls here. Yeah, flea caps are the best. Yes, Jeremy. And Sea Girls here. Hi, Sea Girl. And Gem Girls here. And Mod is here. I hope I didn't miss anybody. I usually don't do this in the mornings very often, but I couldn't resist after last night. I couldn't resist it. It was so good. I had to hop on and have a little fun. Peculiar's here. Of course, she went after Georgie. She went after Georgie hard, you know. And Felicia did say last night, "Hey, Georgie's here. Hi, Georgie." Felicia did say that everyone over the last week was coming at her hard, just coming and coming and coming at her hard. Phrasing? Boy, if we could not do that, please. Hey, Pressmaster is here. Hi, and Tammy. CA is here. Hi, Tammy. How are you? Hey, Frankie. Thank you. $20 super chat says your flea caps are the best. Thank you so much, Frankie. Thank you so much. 141 people here, and I don't do this in the mornings very often. And I set this up at like 7:15 going, well, we'll see how this goes. But I got some stuff to go through before we get to the meat and potatoes of the flea cap. I got some funny stuff I'm going to share too. Just give me 1 second here. Because I'm by myself and everybody knows when just J-Hip's by himself, I better protect myself. Thank you again so much, Frankie. I do appreciate that so much. Let me see here. Pull that up and we'll share screen. There we go. There we go. I prefer Flea Cap over actually listening to the walrus. It's painstakingly fun, though, audio, when you're watching with a friend. If I was watching alone, hey, Susie, how are you? That wouldn't be fun. But I was watching with Ketchup, but then Ketchup fell asleep on Just J-Hip, and I was left to myself. And then in the morning, she's like, "Oh, I fell asleep." And I said, "Oh no, you missed the hot stuff. You missed the good stuff." And she had to go back and watch it over on the Rumble. But look over here, a little disclaimer. This channel provides parody, entertainment, and educational content. All opinions, commentary, and statements expressed by host, co-host, and chat are speculative, satirical, or sourced from publicly available information on the internet and should not be taken as fact. We aim to spark laughter and discussion, not to defame or harm. Content is created under fair use and free speech principles intended to entertain and inform while we navigate the wild world of adulting. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Flea emailed you at 4 a.m., Peculiar? Oh, no. Hey, Candy Girl. Yep, it's still on Rumble over there. Everyone can still go watch it. I mean, I wouldn't suggest it. I'm giving you a flea cap of it today. You've no need to go over there unless you want to hear, SLOBBIE call everyone, see you next Tuesday, nonstop for about 45 minutes. It didn't end. And here's the thing about that, though. I sometimes let a curse word slip over here occasionally. It's happened before, right? I've done it before. But that is the lowest form of communication, is just sitting there and cursing nonstop. All right. It's so low IQ that it was funny to listen to a grown man be so low IQ with his comments. And I that's the reason I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm promoting her channel. Yeah, I forgot about that. And by watching her show, I'm promoting her channel, right? And basically she said, I'm people like me and all of you are making her relevant. By making fun of her. This is not making you relevant, kid. That's not how this works. It's called being made a laughing stock, I believe is what they call that, if I remember correctly. I think we call that a laughing stock. Georgie, if you want to get in here, I can send you a link if you really want to. If you want to talk about this wonderful, wonderful thing. Hang on, if I remember how to do that. Hang on, I'll send Georgie a link if she wants. She was a big topic of conversation last night, so if she wants to hop in, always welcome to. She might be busy. I don't know, but I will send over a link there. That's always fun. I was starting to get this impression though. I don't think FLEABAG likes Georgie a whole lot. That's my guess. That's what I've come up with. I don't think she likes Georgie. Hey, Fire Dad, how are you? 150 people here in the morning. What the heck did I do? What did I do to deserve this? Hey, Colleen's here. Hi, Colleen. How are you? We'll see if Georgie is able to get in here or not, and we'll let her talk a little bit too if she wants to. She might be busy. She has kids. Hey, Mr. Coop's here. Hey, Mr. Coop. How are you, brother? Mr. Coop is here. Kevin's here. Kevin just got here. Thanks, Kevin. I sent you a message late because, well, I didn't know that was going to be happening. Just crawled out of bed, spending time with Miyagi and Big Daddy. No, you didn't. No, Georgie. Stop it. Stop it. Miyagi's mine. Hey, Laura, how are you? Good morning to Laura. Still people coming in. I do like, hey, Randy, how are you, Randy? It's crazy that she took up money in Elemental P's name and how it's not her money. Yes, that was brought up too. It's the dumbest things I've ever heard someone say. Right? Like she says, none of the money's hers. Then whose is it? It has to be somebody's money. You can't just take ownership of it and be like, well, it's my money now. Or well, it's nobody's money. The money has to be for somebody. It can't just be like, well, like that's not how you fundraise. But it wasn't a fundraiser, apparently. It wasn't a fundraiser. This just happened genetically. All right? It all happened genetically where she just got a lot of money and then built a fence, a crummy fence, and 2 toilets and a memorial that's never been seen. Hey, itty bitty, how are you? A memorial that's never been seen. The stain fell off the truck. Pile of woods there. We haven't been able to put that together. Because we can't hire the Mexicans, right? Can't hire the Mexicans because she hates the Mexicans over there because they're not capable. See, and here's the thing, though. I get with that because the thing is, the plans for the Barndominium were in English. So clearly, you couldn't have Mexicans do this. That makes perfect sense. Perfect sense. I've never seen Mexicans able to, do a job. No, I've seen them do many jobs. Many jobs all the time. They're quite good at building, is my understanding. And so I'm pretty sure they could go out and they could get permits, build, follow instructions, but for some reason, oh no, we're not going to be able to hire these Mexicans. They're all Mexican, and it's never going to get done right. Then you just have to throw the whole thing away when it's done. Oh man, they say the worst worst things over there. Is amazing. It is amazing. Um, I love some of these though. I was over on the what do you call? Oh wait, no, I want to go to this other one first. This was actually kind of funny because I missed this one last week. Let's see. Let me pull that up here. Yeah, let's do this one. I'm sharing my screen. And we're going to click on this. Where'd it go? JJ. Oh, make that full screen. And I'm going to make it bigger. Oh, no. Don't red mark that. No. Whatever. It doesn't matter. We're missing the whole point here. I accidentally drew a line across my thing. Well, across the thing. I was looking at this, though. I don't know. Can I make this any bigger? I really want this to be bigger. Because it's so funny. Yeah, we can do that. There we go. Last week, I was talking about Big Dummy, the vomit, and he was talking about, and he pulled this up. This is from his live stream, right? He pulled up how him and Megan Fox had all of these communications, all right? Some of this is hard to read, but I'll give it to you, okay? I'll give it to you right here. We can start at line 2. Do you two know each other? Awkward, Megan. Wait until Hells finds out that you called me a legend. Oh, here's Volman again. Ray Bone Break. Don't you think it makes sense to drop him from the thing? Oh, me. That's Volman again. Article. The Unknown episode. Michael Volman. Check out my Substack. Courageous. Again, from him to her. Okay. From him to her podcast. Now, this is all of him and Megan's back and forth. Okay, I don't see the back and forth. I'm only seeing the fourth or the back or I think just the fourth. I don't see the back coming in. Then there's another article. Check out my Substack. Check out the pages. Question mark particular. I cited your citing of our videos that are cited. I don't know what that means. All right, proof of service. Okay, another article, another Substack article about the unknown. You used to dislike dirty cops. Oh, yep, another one. Another affidavit. There's another interesting document. Check out my Substack. Hey, Megan, if Jeremy Hells is a domestic abuser, why do you think he agreed to do the DV therapy? Okay, my story. 3 women died from the same courthouse custody. All right, now he's going to include legally Leslie, threat to harm family. Now another person, service of court document case number. Now he's going to include Super Dave and Megan. Hey guys, Janon is at it again, making empty threats. Now he's going to include Lips again. Now he's going to include Richard Lips. Hey Megan, I know you were very upset when Nick Ricada was targeted with coordinated attack on his YouTube channel, so I'm not sure that you will express it. Hey, Megan, remember when you had a problem with courts calling women crazy, the good old days? Now you call women crazy if she gets in your way. All right, another interview, another article. Check out my Substack. Megan, that's how you used to feel about the First Amendment. I have about 150 of these emails. Your own words will expose your blatant hypocrisy. Jeez Louise, this is all Volman sending her messages. That's harassment, for God's sakes. This poor woman, now granted, he's blocked, but he's still emailing her over and over and over again. And last week when I was pulling up parts of this, I didn't realize that these were all just his outgoing messages. And he's trying to show the back and forth. And until I screenshot it and blew it up, I was like, oh boy, no, this is just you being a loser, right? And he keeps trying to scroll down and find somewhere where Megan has responded in recent times, and he couldn't find one. He went like from one page to another page to another page, and it was like, oh, you're such an idiot. This dude, he's wonderful. He's been a good character to keep. Did the Saturday video disappear too? No, Saturdays is up, Georgie. Saturdays is still up, and Sundays is up as well, just over on Rumble. I think she was worried about getting hit by YouTube because, of course, SLOBBIE called everyone on planet Earth, other than people that support him and Fleacap, a see you next Tuesday. An effing see you next Tuesday. He also said, Georgie, and I can't figure this one out. I'm going to need a little explaining. He said, is the best part of Georgie when she was dribbling down her mom's leg. Can someone clarify what the living hell that means? They were laughing about it like it was very funny. I couldn't figure that out. Am I missing something here? I'm just very confused on that one. I couldn't figure that one out. It sounded really gross, but I guess I was also confused. It was, I struggled with that one. But they thought it was really, really funny over there. They laughed and laughed hysterically. They laughed so much. Yeah, Jerry, I'm best with my very innocent mind to stay confused over here. Yeah, he keeps trying to get Megan canceled. Good luck, dude. He's canceling himself as we speak. He's been canceled for years. Don't forget all of us in the hate group arc. Yes, no, I've made that very clear, Georgie. Where everyone's a cahunt over here. Apparently, we're all Amaya cahunts. That was awful. I'll just say punt going forward. He said the word punt probably over 400 times, as even FLEABAG was somewhat trying, as laughing, to beg him to stop saying that. But no, I didn't get that joke. Maybe someday an adult will explain it to Just J Hip. Hey, good morning, Goosebumps. This is my first time making it to a morning stream. Well, good morning. I don't do many morning streams. I usually just do members only in the morning. But after last night's wonderful show that the FLEABAGs put on, I couldn't resist. I said, I gotta do this one while it's fresh in my head. I can't miss out on this one. Hey, Julia, how are you, Julia? Appreciate you being here. 177 people here for a morning stream. Oh my goodness. I tell you what, though, you know what I do like? I do like the Jeremy Hill's hate group that he's got up there right about now. I don't know if he knows that he has a hate group up there, but apparently it's his. He runs the whole show. But they got some funny pictures over there. I always like them. I like this one of Vomit where he's like legend for life. You know, look at me. I'm a legend for life. Katie Light's here. Hi, Katie Light, photo lady. That's what I thought. I thought whatever Robbie was referring to was probably something gross, but it really seeped past Just J Hip's small, innocent mind over here. I couldn't grasp it, but it sounded like it was something gross. Oh, chemo's caught up with you. Well, I hope you're feeling better, Sandra. Please get better. Please. We'll be praying for Sandra to get better. I know a lot about chemo. Not that I've had chemo, but my best friend passed away a few years ago from cancer. But no, she was on chemo for years because they told her she'd be on chemo for life. And then the chemo started to fail her. And then eventually she passed away. But she was on chemo for, I want to say, 5-6 years. And then eventually, well, yeah, that happened. So but it was one of those deals though that um it had been going on for so long that people were able to be more prepared for it than other people, So people aren't expecting it. But no, I like the group over there that they got. So do feel better. Do feel better, and I hope you get past the chemo because I used to go up. I'd go to Sigourney, Iowa to visit her. And so it'd be like every other week she'd have chemo. And then I had to go on the off week because it usually took about 7 days for her to recover from each round. But yeah, so I could only go up every couple of weeks or so at best when I got a chance to, or when she didn't have stuff going on and when she was feeling well enough. But anyways, let's see. What else do we have? They had some good stuff on the Facebook group because I want to give you a Fleacap too. Oh, not that one, not that one, not that one. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. This one's for Georgie. That one's a funny one. They, yeah, they have the walrus sitting there with her dunce cap on, with her marbles in her mouth. But I mean, Georgie's the marble mouth, but for some reason you can't understand a dang word that this woman says. Yeah, it's Debbie Webb's birthday. It's Debbie Webb's birthday. Don't forget to tell Debbie Webb it's her birthday. Tell her happy birthday. You have to tell her it's her birthday. She knows. She told us. So you don't have to tell her tell her happy birthday. Don't tell her it's her birthday. That would be weird. Hey Debbie, it's your birthday. Oh, Georgie made this picture. That's so funny. She's so adorable. This one, and I like the walrus look because there's the huge gap between her two tusks there. So you got the huge gap because she used to have more tusks, but now she's just got two tusks left. But she can't wait for court, and she's very excited for it to show everyone off her teeth. I guess I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I don't know how that's gonna go for her. No, I'm not going to sing, Cherry. I'm not going to sing. I already rang the bell for Debbie Webb because she said I just wanted a cowbell. So I gave her a cowbell. I'm not going to sing for Sweet Debbie. Are you kidding me? Hold on. I got to see. Did you make this one too, Georgie? Let me see if you made this one too. That one's funny too. Where the gremlin is taming the walrus and riding the walrus. It was funny when I was watching the show last night. They were talking. Hang on, I got a cough. They were talking about Robbie's like, oh, tomorrow I'll probably be the big talk of all of these people. But you know what? That'll take the focus off of Fleabag and some of the other people for a while, so I don't mind taking the heat on that. So that's why I do what I do, so I can take some of the flack. And then of course, Fleabag's like, well, I normally say that, but maybe you could take the heat 3 days a week, and then I could do the other 4 days a week. It's like maybe just stop saying stupid stuff. Like maybe start there, because when you say stupid things, J Hip's going to call it out, of course. Hey, Sarasota Beach Bum is here. Hold on, who sent me a message? Somebody sent me a message. Who sent me? Oh, there's that one. Oh, I saw that one too. Yeah, that was a good one. I'm going to open that in a new tab. Thank you, Georgie. Check Facebook. Sent you another one. I know, Georgie. I just did it. I got the little ding. I heard the ding, and I went and got it. I got it. I got my messenger ding. My messenger. It went ding, ding. Yeah, you know what? I don't know why they hate on Georgie and Mr. Coop so much. I mean, they don't hate on Just J Hip ever. I mean, that they kind of like me over there. I think. I think Fleabag's a fan of Just J Hip. If you ask me. Morning, Philip Kraft. How are you? Yeah. Well, yeah. Everyone's been. Wait. Hot. Wait. Cut. I don't know what that means. Hey, April's Crochet and More is here. Hi, April's Crochet and More, or Crotchet. No, I think it's crochet. I don't know. I don't know how to spell stuff. That's a lot of spell. This is a lot of spelling words. I like this one too because Georgie's gremlin. She's a little gremlin over there, and now she's taking her walrus out for a walk. She's like, "Let's go for a walk, walrus. Come on, grab your tusks. Let's go." Hey, Tracy Spencer, how are you? I don't know if I said hi to you yet or if you just got here. Hi, Janice B. MB, how are you? Thank you for being here. But no, she's taking the walrus out for a walk. And so that's a pretty good idea because your walrus needs a little bit of exercise once in a while. So, but you should always put your walrus on a leash because you don't want them getting out of control. Hey, screenshots, this is here. Screenshot, this is here. I don't like that. Screenshot this. It's like a threat. And at the same time, it's not a threat. It's an invitation. But yeah, you gotta get Fleabag a little bit of exercise. You gotta get her out there. Now, Slobbie made some popcorn again last night. Made some popcorn. We'll see how that went. I'm gonna leave you in a little suspense here. We're gonna see how the popcorn went. Wait, I'm gonna get an email. I don't have my email pulled up. Hang on. Like that one. Let me see if I can pull up my email. Someone's gonna send me something. Let's see. I got that. I got a gift from a shipment for Rosalind Dink went out. Okay, so that, and I'll send out my bingo gifts tomorrow. Tomorrow's when I send out the bingo gifts. So I always do that on Tuesdays or Wednesdays. So I usually get most of them. Oh, I'm sorry, Tracy, if I missed you. Normally I don't have 197 people in here on the morning stream. So I was like, man, I hope I didn't miss anybody. Especially an impromptu morning stream that I set up at 7:15 for 8 o'clock. Normally, we don't get that many people here. So, yes, I might have missed a few of you. If I did, I apologize. Let's see here. All right. I do like this one, though, because they put up 2 streams for last night. And, well, I don't know. They changed their pictures up. I don't know what they're doing over there. These people are weird. I do my best work unnoticed. Thank you, Tracy. Oh, these people. I did like them, right? They put up their little thing here, their little stream, and they show Fleabag, of course, where she doesn't have teeth. Now, this is their stream, right? This is their photos that they're sharing, right? It says, who doesn't look like their avatars? And then they have the cartoon of Jeremy Hells and George, which I think looks similar to Jeremy Hells and George, right? And then it says, who's lying to their audience? Well, I think I know the answer to that. Me. I know the answer. Oh, look. Ozzy Ollie said, put electric shock on the collar. You probably have to, Ozzy. You probably have to. Thank you so much. Oh, no. This is copyrighted and trademarked? Oh, no. I took a screenshot. Actually, I didn't even take a screenshot. It was available on Google. All right. I pulled it up because it was in the Facebook hate group, and it was publicly available to Just J Hip. You blame the people on Facebook, not Just J Hip. I just went out and grabbed it. So get off my ass. I didn't do anything wrong. I took, oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I like, though, that they give us a list of the things that they cover over there. See, they do reaction, critique, and commentary, daily news, entertainment, pop culture, music industry, controversies, and true crime. Well, they do true crime. Unfortunately, they're also committing the true crime. As my understanding is they're actually committing the true crime. So I guess by them saying that they cover the true crime, that makes sense. Hey, Sounds of Lost Life is here. So that's like the truest part of this screen. What I did screen grab, this thing that I pulled up, publicly available, is that apparently they do a lot of true crime over there. Oh boy. Oh, they're getting themselves in trouble here. Well, I got another one. Just Jay doesn't let you down. Oh boy. Well, I'll make this one a little bigger too here. Well, here once again, now they changed up the picture, you know. It says Fleacap looks nothing like her avatar, lying to her audience as usual. Well, yeah, once again, no, I wouldn't say she looks a whole lot like her avatar. Once again, well, maybe 10 years ago, I don't know. Yeah, it's more like True Criminals. Yeah, they're just covering themselves. Yeah, like we cover a lot of true crime. We started with our own crimes, and then we moved on, and now we're just committing more. While they defame just Jay Hip on their own website, they defame just Jay Hip. That's a gutsy move, kids. That's a gutsy move. Hey, RBF's here. Hi, RBF. I believe that stands for Resting B-Face. No. Hi, RBF. I just said that for being fun. Oh, boy. No, but RBF's here. How are you? But yeah, and then once again says, who's lying to their audience and who doesn't look like their avatars? Same thing. I think they look quite similar to their avatars there, if you're going to ask me. But yeah. Who is pretending to be a hero while mocking people? I'll be honest with you. If you're mocking the criminals, I think that's okay to mock the criminals. Hey, Melissa, how are you? Melissa Montagut. Melissa, that one's got me wondering on that one, Melissa. You got me wondering, Melissa. Oh, it's like the Capulets and the Montagues. Are you a Montague? It's like, what was those people's names called? Like, I'm a mess. Hey, Skip for Trucking's here. It's amazing to me that a whale can get up and walk to the bathroom with the amount of spinning she does. Oh, she does do the spinning over there. There does this one. Oh, yes, she does. Thank you, Skipper, for the 5. Thank you so much, Skipper. Yeah, they do a lot of spinning over there. And you know, once again, they were talking about some Rainbow Cruncher last night. Good stuff. It was good stuff. Now, one thing a lot of you might be wondering, if you didn't watch the wonderful show, I don't suggest you do. If you want to, go do it. I don't care. They don't mock. They make assassination attempts. Well, sort of on themselves, kind of. Dizzy moron, says Peculiar. Yeah, they're digging that hole over there. But no, they did a good show. But a lot of people might wonder, was the audio good? Put a 1 in the chat if you think the audio was good. Put a 2 in the chat if you think it probably wasn't the best. best. Let's do that. One, if you think, man, that was good audio. Or two, if you think, it probably wasn't the best. I'll let you do one or two. Two, says Peculiar. Yeah, twos. Bunch of twos from Katie Light. Yep, Juliet says two. Yeah, the twos are rolling in. I want to know who was doing the heavy breathing. Oh, boy. A lot more twos. Like, yeah, boy. You know what? The chat at this point seems to be right. It was put a 3 if the audio is dog shit. Well, yeah, definitely. Oh, Lisa Farr gave a 1. She says it was great audio. Lisa, you would be wrong, Lisa. It was great for just J Hip and my listening pleasure, but for everybody else, I wouldn't think that they would have enjoyed it. But what I appreciate is they rolled with it. Everyone's got a 3 for dog shit now. But I like how they roll with it. She's like, well, it's fine for me. Everything I hear sounds good. So your audience doesn't even matter because she's like, sounds good on my end. That's how much they care about their audience. That they're like, sounds good for me. It's just make it better for the haters to have to struggle through this. That's your audience, people. That's your audience. Oh, hey, Tammy, how are you? These people are horrible. They're just horrible. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, hang on. I gotta get my thingy. Oh, wait. Georgie sent me more stuff. What Georgie sent me? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I better put that. That's a good one. I'll grab that one, too. I think I got some. You have to give me a second to grab my... I gotta grab my snipping tool. And I'm gonna grab this one here. Have you guys ever used a snipping tool before? I'm good at this. All right, got that from Double Karma. Don't know what it is yet. I haven't read it yet. We'll get there. Oh, wait. Well, everyone asked for it. Yeah, I better share that one. Well, you ask and you shall receive here on the Just J Hip show. I don't let you down. I won't let you down over here. Let's see what we got here. Now, look, we got a shot caller. Now for the ground. Oh, no. Georgie, put some clothes on. For God's sakes, Georgie. You can't just be walking around naked out there. Wait, why do we got the 5? Oh, type 5 if you love Jay's Fleacaps. Oh, okay. That's acceptable. I missed that comment. I was over on the other thing. Okay, now we got the 5s. Okay. Very acceptable on the 5s. But, yeah, Georgie, put his clothes on, all right? Yeah, Karen says, Georgie, you're naked. You're naked, Georgie. Yeah, if I got sued for $9 million, I would shut up or leave the country. You know what I would do? If I was being sued, I would hire a lawyer. That's what I would do. I would get a lawyer. I would start there. It's Blue Tape Zap. Yes, it is. It's awesome. Oh man. Now look at where we've come to. Georgie's walking around naked, and you know what, Georgie? I don't know, but they were talking about your boobs or something last night too. I don't know. It went in a weird direction. So I'll let you address that because I kind of missed it, but there was, I don't know. It was something going on weird. Famous last words. We have Bruce. Actually, now they're really excited for Dick Lickman because they were saying last night that how Jeremy's probably really afraid to even serve Dick Lickman because, he's a genius. This one. And so I don't know. Yeah, there was boob talk that went into this. We were back in the chair at one point. We bought, let's see, we were buying an alien spaceship, I think, or something. I think they moved on from the boat. Hey, Amy Risner, how are you? 222 people here, 222 likes if I can get for a morning stream, which I normally don't do, other than for members only. So please hit that. Just go down and tickle that like button for Just Try Hip. Please, 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 just tickle that like button for me. Ozzy says Georgie has good boobs. Well, I don't know. I've never. I really don't like commenting on other people's boobs. I was just making the point that they brought something up about it last night and I missed it. It was kind of said in the background and I struggled with it. I didn't know what they were talking about, but I'll let Georgie address her own boobs. I don't know that that's appropriate for Just Try Hip. I mean, I'm getting married to Miyagi. I really don't want to get in trouble here. Hang on, let me see. I got something else here. What was this one? Oh, wait, no, I want to go to my snippet because then I can make it bigger. Let's go to that one there. Da, da, da. Hold on, this message right now. Get messages left and right. Oh, is that what it is? Am I supposed to share that, Georgie? Well, I guess you put it out there already, so I guess I can share it. We'll get to that in a second. Oh boy. Yo, I'll share it. I'll do it, Georgia. That's what I do. But first, I'm going to share this other one that I have pulled up already. Let me see. Let me go because I want to go to my big screen here. Where we're doing this, we'll make this bigger. So let's see what was going on here in this chat. This is from Mary DeGroot, that double karma sent over to me. It says, this is part of the thing. It says, yeah, guys, all right. So I have to talk to some more, but I think we are going to help Mary DeGroot out. I'm still finding out some more information for this Christmas. I'm gonna find some more stuff about that, and we'll see what will happen there. Just letting you know, Holly Jolly Christmas is going to be happening again, and Mary DeGroot is going to be one of the recipients, and I say one of them. Just let me know. Well, no more level later time. So that is being worked on. That's cool. Yeah, a little bit more fraud that's going to happen. Thank you for that, double crown. We're going to have a little bit more fraud going on. Oh, they don't learn, do they, this bunch? They don't learn. Oh, no. What happened to my screen there? Oh, wait. I see. Remove that. Remove it. My screen's frozen. Hang on. My screen's... Well, it's fine over there. It's just frozen over here. Well, I don't know. Hang on. I'm going to refresh. Give me a second. I got to refresh my screen. I had a little issue there. I'm going to reload. Is back. I'm back. Sorry about that. Had a little technical difficulties. Okay. Well, we finished that one. Now we'll go back over there. And then we'll go, here. Yeah, that's what it was. I remember they were talking about that. Oh, boy. Georgie's just always in the limelight here. You see, that's what they said. See, Georgie was pushing her boobs together to show she had boobs. So another attack on Georgie, who did nothing wrong, just sharing a photo. Hey, Recall's here, just sharing a photo, but another attack on Georgie for looking wonderfully gorgeous, of course. All right, so I don't know what the problem is once again, but Okay, kids. Sorry, Georgie. That picture got attacked too. Yep, that didn't work. That didn't work. Another attack on Georgie. Yeah, as I tell you, it just doesn't end. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I remember this one too. These people share so much stuff with us, don't they? I mean, and they don't have to, but they're so easy to make fun of. Look at this one. Even Volman had another one. Busted making fake racist Megan Fox text messages. Yup, it did. That happened. She's and now he's crying again like a little bee. Look at him bawling and whining. Volman crying like a bee. Probably gonna make another video calling just a hip and astroturfer or astrosurfer or whatever he calls me. You know, he's good. Got this jacket over there from the vomit pile, you know, back behind the Goodwill where he does all of his shopping. Wonderful. Good job, Vomit. Appreciate it. Thank you. Well, let's see what else we got here. Hold on. Oh, yeah, that one's better. That one's better. Yeah, we'll open that one up in a new tab. Much better. Yeah, Vomit is really so unsuccessful at this. You know, like last night, Slobbie was talking, you know, all tough, you know, like, I'm 60 years old, but I'm not afraid of anything. I'll take all of you people down. Any one of you, come at me. You want to get hoppy, frog, or I don't know. He was saying something stupid like that. I don't even know what that means. But yeah, this guy is pretty envious of everybody. I mean, he's envious of me. He's envious of Megan Fox. He's mad that Megan Fox is my friend now and not his friend. And he's really butthurt about it. I even got messages on my phone when people call, they're like, oh, feeling froggy? It's rap culture. Yeah. From like Rogue's like, dude, I figured it out. This dude is so jealous of you because Megan Fox is now your best friend and not his best friend. Well, I would say best friend. She's my friend, but I don't want to throw myself in that ballpark where I'm like, Megan Fox is my best friend. It sounds so pathetic. He's such a goofball. Yeah, you feeling froggy? Hop to it. Hop to it. Oh wait, I gotta get rid of that one. They just keep rolling in. They just keep rolling in here. It doesn't end. Here we go. That's a little better. Georgia puts clothes on. A little bit better. She got on a swimsuit. They're heading down to the beach. So the walrus can do some swimming down there. You know what's funny is the walrus. You know, if they go to the beach, is going to be in the water with the shock collar on. So that's actually it's a blue tape bikini. Yeah, that's a good idea. That'll protect you from pretty much anything, as Jeremy's proven. No one can escape blue tape. That'll protect you from everything, and also, you use it as good defense. But also it can keep people out of their homes. Oh boy. The guy said, live on cam, can you videotape this because she doesn't have a knife in case she gets injured with the blue tape? He says this to the cops on a cop cam. What the hell says, what's Dodgy Robbie going to do when someone shows up with blue tape? He's going to cry and whine is what he's going to do. He's going to be like, oh no, the Gators are in trouble. We won't even be able to feed them. How can we feed the Gators? It's going to be a disaster. I almost fell out of my chair. Jeremy, I'm going to say this. When you show up in court, and when that day actually happens, if it happens, assume it's going to happen. I don't know. I mean, it's been going on so long. We're going to find out between Volman and Megan Fox who's the bad friend here before this thing happens. All right. But no, I would say on day one in court, if I were you, I would bring a briefcase and put a little blue painter's tape around it, right? Just as a good little troll, like, look at that. Hey, good morning, Native Pride. A good little troll, like, look at that. I brought blue painter's tape with me. It's on my suitcase. And then, actually, what you could do, so no one can steal your suitcase, you then put the blue tape around your wrist and then attach it to the suitcase, like it's filled with money, and so you're protecting it. See, that's a good idea. That's how you troll, Jeremy. And also, stop stealing my Fleacaps, because Fleece is really worried about the Just J Hip channel and you stealing my content because you're not creative. Stop. She's very upset about this. Oh, they're so stupid. They're so stupid. And it's really, really fun. And I didn't know if you guys know this. Miyagi put up a new video. Did you guys see Miyagi's new video? Let's grab a little bit of that. Hopefully she doesn't copyright strike me for this, but normally my wife usually doesn't copyright strike me. But we'll find out. Hang on. Hey, Greg of Scotland, how are you? Worldwide over here, Just a Hip Show. Hang on, I gotta remove that one. I forgot about that. Let's see what Miyagi put out, and then we'll do a Fleacap. I promise we're gonna do a Fleacap this morning. I don't do this stuff very often in the mornings, but I thought I couldn't resist based on, all of the goings on, all of the nonsense and goings on. Okay, I gotta get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Okay, now we got that one. Well, let's see what wonderful Miyagi had to say. Let's see. Do I got the sound up? Let me go over and see. Do I got sound up? I'll turn it up a little bit. Well, let's play a little.
We need to talk. You and I, we've really got to talk. Okay? Now, according to you, Fleeca, you say people have no clue. All they do is use people's real lives for content. Well, Lisa, are you saying that you're the only one who knows everything? Because you certainly act like you know everything, and you certainly act like you know everyone, don't you? You like to speak on behalf of everyone, don't you? But, you think it's bullshit using and that we're using this content to hurt and ridicule and to be totally disrespectful. Then you say doesn't know where these people get their morals from. She can't believe the shit that they are saying and posting. Well, you certainly do a lot of that, don't you? Don't you, Isa? You sit there on your live stream and you don't hide it. You sit there on your live stream and you're there constantly on your little keyboard. You can bring your little keyboard warrior to see what the Facebook chat's saying and get all the goss, get all the rumours, because that's the only content you have. Now, you went on a little bit about Georgie and Coop, but I highly suggest you get your facts straight before you start venting shit. So instead of enticing the viewers to hate on them due to a perception you have of them, channels are entitled to their own opinions, Fleeca. And what they discuss is in regards to the court shenanigans, Fleacer. Now get over yourself, okay? Other people are allowed opinions also. You say they are using it for content in regards to Ray. Well, Ray was brought into the court case, so yes, they do use Ray's name every now and then due to that. But, Weezer, really? You're saying they're using Ray's name for content? What did you just do? Oh, that's right. You had Ray on a panel, on your panel, the day after. And what was that content for, Fleacer? Why did you do that? That was pretty inconsiderate, wasn't it? Person's just lost their loved one, and yet you can't wait to have him up on your...
I like the little seriously meme that's going on there. That's very good. Hey, Jenny, 8675309 is here. But no, I like the little meme down there. That makes me laugh. That's good. Let's finish up and see what Miyagi's going to say.
Panel, because clicks and views, they win, don't they? Then you go on to trash D spills the tea again. Why, Weezer, why? You say she talks a lot of shit, but knows nothing. You say she has no clue, yet she's creating content. Weezer, come on, Weezer, be nice to D spills. She knows a little bit more than what you actually think, okay? I'm just saying. Just saying. Then you say at the end of the day you're going to be laughing. Well, Weezer, do me a favour. Laugh with your mouth closed, okay? Because your lack of little teethies aren't very pretty to look. Not very pretty to look at, are they? Then you go on again about my little baby sister Georgie. Why do that? Oh, that's right, you need content. You need content. And you're falling for it, aren't you? Okay? Then we have Nat in training talking how we are not good people. She says we talk bullshit about others and do not talk the truth. Let's talk about that, Nat in training. Just because we critique and have an opinion on what has been said, what you and Queen Flea say, doesn't mean we are spreading bullshit. In fact, Fleacer sits there during her stream seeking out bullshit on the fake pages for content.
It's just a
Fleacer, you have no content, and you just make up shit on the spot without thinking, don't you? It comes across. We can all see it. You accuse others of spreading bullshit, but the amount of BS that spews out of your mouth is unbelievable. How many months ago did you say you were only going to cover the Hales on a Sunday? The rest of the week would be on trashy rocks and celebrity gossip. How long did you last, Lisa, before you came back to the drama? How long I think it was less than a day, wasn't it? It wasn't even 12 hours. I can't remember. It was less than a day anyway, and you were back talking trash and all about others. And why were you doing it, Lisa? Because the clicks and views. You need the clicks and views, because if you go off topic and you talk about your boring old rocks and your boring old celebrity goss, it's noted that your views drop, don't they? And you know that too, don't you? And that's why you continue on with the drama. So as soon as you talk about another subject, your views drop. Maybe it could be the weather. Maybe the weather may have had a part to do with it. Maybe it was a nice day, and that's why your view counts go down. But anyway, you spread bullshit. You have spread bullshit regarding myself several times. So if you do that to me, what else or who else are you making crap up on, Weezer? Okay? What can I say? I watch and listen to all. But at least when I get my info, before putting it out there, I go and source out what I'm talking about and all the rest. Unlike yourself, you'd rather listen to rumours, wouldn't you? That's all your content is. You listen to rumours on the fake FB page, and then people like myself may comment on the bullshit that you're now getting from the fake FB page because you're doing it all for... Anyway, you're not doing your homework, Lisa. You trash everybody on the Facebook pages and this, that and the other, but you're not doing your homework, are you? I'd suggest you sit down, take a little breather, do your homework before you go venting it on a live stream. Tap, tap, tap. Now, you go run along and play with your whittle rocks. You have no content. Okay? Lisa, just a bit of friendly advice. Just be careful of those who stay silent. Okay? It's those people you should be worried about. Just saying, you know? Ta-ta.
Oh, loving me some Miyagi. Loving me some Miyagi. Oh, boy. Swing over. Show Miyagi a little bit of love. If you don't mind, give her a like. Give her a sub. You know, give her a little bit of love over there. I do, because, well, I'm marrying her. Go rub one off with your widow rock. Yeah, that was great. That was great. But that's the thing. You know, when people come over from the other side, like Peculiar or Kimmy or Miyagi or many others, when they come over to the show, where I'm not covering a court case here. I covered my own court case, sort of, with Jeremy Hells, but I don't really cover his case because I'm not one who reads court documents because I'm not very bright, all right? And I really just like having fun. Hey, Karen's Books, the wedding is September 20th at 12:30. We'll be commencing the wedding. That's when it'll start. I don't know when the actual I-dos will go through. I mean, on the 20th, on September 20th, it is a Saturday at 12:30 Central Silly Time. All right, Central Silly Time in the United States. Yes, Jeremy Hills is going to be the ring pair. Jay, I fell asleep. Can you start over? Yep. All right, here we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. I hope everything's good. No, I'm not starting over, Robert. Go back. It's just you recap it. You recap it. Goodness gracious. Come on, Robert. Your bingo privileges have been revoked. But no. Miyagi's wonderful, but yes, on the 20th. That's not this Saturday. That's next Saturday. So we got this upcoming Saturday, which is the 13th, I believe, and then the following Saturday is the 20th. And that is when Just J Hip is marrying Miyagi, the wonderful Miyagi. And what's funny is I had a couple of people message me the first time Miyagi was in my chat, and they were like, hey, watch out for Miyagi. She was on the other side, so just watch out for Miyagi. Be careful. And then, of course, Rosalind Duke messaged me, and she said, oh, that's your birthday, Steve Wayne's Rap's birthday, and our wedding. And then my birthday's 3 days later on the 23rd of September. Oh, boy, September's going to be huge. And we're doing members only on my birthday on September 23rd because it's a Tuesday. And on Tuesday, we do members only. Peculiar says we are familiar with calendars, Jay. Oh, yeah. Sandra's got surgery on the 29th. All right, we'll be praying for you, Sandra. Give us a reminder. Mental note up here. But you'll also be able to be available for the wedding. Yes, we'll have a ring pair. with Jeremy Hells. It should be fun. It should be a good time. Skipper Trucking's having knee surgery on the 24th, the day after my birthday. Jay, are your vows ready? Well, I'm working on it. I will have been divorced 27 years on the 29th of this month, says Audio Coffee. Is that a congratulations? I don't know. I don't know what to do with this one. I don't know what to do with this one. We'll see if Jeremy Hells comes up with a blue tape ring. It might be a good idea because then you know it's going to last a lifetime. Oh, Wishful She-Devil says, Jay has the same birthday as me. Holy cow, Wishful She-Devil. We could I could sing the happy birthday song to both of us on the same stream. That would be amazing. Sandra says 34 and never married yet. There's always time, Sandra. There's always time. All right, just your hips available for, like 12 more days or something. Not really. I'm sticking with my Miyagi. But no, what I was going to say is I got some messages from people that were like, hey, be careful of that Miyagi. She's coming from the other side. And then Rosalind Duke messaged just J-Hip. She said, J-Hip, you love bomb the shit out of Miyagi. She's wonderful. You go love bomb her. And I did, and it led to a wedding. What? No, Roy, we're not throwing crystal bean rocks. No, we're not doing that. We're getting ready for a Fleacap. I haven't even checked because really it's not, it really doesn't matter. But did we get any likes today? Did anyone even like the show? Did I get a like? I don't know. Let me go look. I usually don't check this stuff out. Normally other people do. 16 people watching. Oh, 166 likes. 219 people here and 166 likes. Well, boy, that's a little disappointing here. I mean, I'm still gonna do a Fleacap, but I pop on here in the morning thinking I'd have a little bit of fun, and there's 224 people here, and well, do I have to mute myself? Is that how we're gonna get this on? Do I have to mute myself? 173 now, 173. Okay, we're getting there. Can we get to 210? Can we get to 210 for a Fleacap? Can we do that? I don't think that's asking much with 223 people here. Can we just swing down, tickle that like, get us to 210 for a morning Fleacap? I would appreciate it if we could just do that. I'm not asking for much. It'd be more likes than the FLEABAGs got last night. I mean, that's for sure. It'll be definitely more likes than they got. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. Let's see. Well, we're up to 186. Now we're doing better. Now we're getting there. Some people were holding out on the show. They were like, we're holding out a little bit. 226 people here. Like, says Kevin. Come on. We can do it. 210. Just 210. I'm comfortable at 210. And then we'll see if we can make this happen. I really want it to happen. Of course, it's 191. We're 19 away from a wonderful Fleacap. Colleen was number 67. Yep, she was 67. Double Karma says, just go with 200, Jay. No. We're 19 away. I'll hold out. I can play hard to get. A little bit. We got 195. 15 more people. Swing down. Tickle that button. I do have to warn you, though, on the Fleacap. I'm by myself. All right. I do have limitations when it comes to background noises and things of that nature. I don't have those options. I'm just by myself. I'm a one-man band today. So you could keep sending messages like, flush the toilet. I can't do everything here, okay? I can't be flushing toilets and running around the house like a madman. So this is an impromptu flea cap. So you're gonna have to just be like, well, we'll accept a little bit of like mediocreness here. 202, 8 more people, swing down, hit that. 8 more people, 227 people, 8 more people, please do that. If we could, 8 more. Let me know when we get to 210. Let me know when we get to 210, and I'll start the show. Jeff's yellow, let it mellow. Like, I have to. Yeah, it's a raw flea cap. It's like the very first one. 202 when Shirley showed up. 202. Let me see. I'll refresh, see where we're at. 204, 6 away. 6 stubborn people. 6 stubborn people can swing down out of the 229. 235 people here can't swing down and just tickle that like button. Just do it. It'll make you feel good. 206 is Karen's book. 4 more. Oh boy. Just swing down. I liked finally Sandra Stanley finally liked. Oh boy, I think we're gonna get there. We're getting close. It's going to happen. I think 211. There we go. 211. I just refreshed and saw 211. All right. I appreciate all of you wonderful people. Let me see here. Where's my button? I got to find my button. Where's my button? My Fleacap button. I can't find my Fleacap button. Hang on. Give me 1 sec. Looking. Got movie tone. Oh, there it is. Fleacap. And now we're going to do a little bit of a flea cap. We're going to do a flea cap. It's going to be pretty good. We're going to do a flea cap. And we're going to cover the FLEABAG show with Fleacap. And it's going to be a wonderful flea cap. I hope everybody enjoys it. Should be a good time. Should be a good time. Everyone should be able to enjoy a wonderful flea cap. A wonderful flea cap is what we got going on here. Should be a good time. Please sit back and relax and enjoy Fleacap. Thank you very much. All right, well, here we go. Now we have multiple players in the game. We got TAMI, we got Stacy, we got SLOBBIE, and we got, of course, Fleeca herself, the FLEABAG. And here we go for our flea cap. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Sunday Spunday. Should be a good time. Just debunking all Jeremy's lies. He does a lot of lies. That's all he does. It's just a lot of lies. And, I'll debunk him all night long. Of course I will. That's what we do over here. We got Tammy here. Hey, Tammy, how are you?
I'm doing good. I'm hanging out here, just listening to the show and him spin all of his lies and everything.
And, of course, SLOBBIE's here. Yeah, I'm here, I'm just getting tired of all this BS, I'm tired of it, and it's got to end somewhere. Well, he was on his show tonight, and, hey, I'm here too. Hey, Gabe, how are you? I'm doing good. I'm just hanging out. I was going to eat some beef jerky and maybe some of those jelly beans, but, well, the camera's not working because my phone needs to be charged. So we can't do, that stuff if the phone's not charged because you won't be on camera. And people love to see your expressions when you eat the stuff that's disgusting. Oh, yeah, okay, hang on 1 sec. I can run inside and I'll just go ahead and I'll start charging it. Okay, we'll see. Maybe we'll be able to do that later. We'll see. Gabe's going to go inside and he's going to maybe charge that. We'll see what happens with that. I was watching Germ's show. Did you guys watch the show? No, I didn't. I don't watch the stuff. I never watch any of his stuff. You know, I hear it over here, but I never watch any of his stuff.
I watched it tonight, and it was one of those things where, you know, he looked ridiculous. He came out in like a costume, and he just looked ridiculous, you know.
Well, it's because he doesn't have any content, you know, that's the thing. He doesn't have any content over there. Zero content. If you're looking for someone to have content, that's not where you go. Not over there. Let's go through, kind of go through what he was going over tonight. Let's see. Oh, he did a stupid song at the beginning. You see a stupid song? He included Nat now. He included Nat. You see he included Nat?
Yeah, I saw that included Nat, and you know, I mean, that was just kind of, you know, just kind of stupid. She's done nothing, you know, so I don't know why he even included Nat.
Yeah, well, he's included her. Oh, really? He's included her? Yeah, then he does a stupid song where he doesn't even know the guitar. He doesn't even know how to play the guitar is the thing about him. He's awful. He doesn't know how to play the guitar. He has no content, you know, and he obviously is just a bad human being, if you ask me. And that's my opinion. That's my opinion. Yeah, for the record, that's our opinion. Yeah, I mean, for the record, that's our opinion. And then the other thing I was going to talk about is what he did on his show. All right, he gets on there and he starts talking, doing a freak cap. Like, that's very Christian, like a freak cap, you know? And then he starts talking about a flea cap, you know? And he's talking, obviously, about my show where I do, you know, I do my Sunday Spun Day, and he calls that a flea cap over there. He calls it a flea cap, you know? So he's obviously referring to my show when he calls it a flea cap. He's referring to my show. Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah, that's really stupid.
Oh, I see Stacy just joined us. Hey, Stacy, now, how are you?
I'm good. I'm a pig character, and I'm just hanging out. And, you know, actually, I think when he says flea cap, I think he's talking about just J-Hip. He does a flea cap. And so I think that's where he got it from.
Oh, that's where he got it from. Okay, well, you know, I hope someone lets just J-Hip know. He's ripping off his material because he is so not creative. He couldn't come up with a flea cap. So I hope just J-Hip knows that Jeremy Hells is ripping off his material and stealing his lines. I would suggest somebody go over and tell just J-Hip, just say hip, just hip, Ray, just hip. I don't know the name of his show. I have no idea. But someone should go tell him that he's ripping off his show. Because Jeremy Hells isn't creative enough to come up with something like that. So he has to rip off just say hip, just may hip, K hip, day hip. I don't know. I don't know the name of his show. I really don't. I've never seen it. Never, ever seen it in my life. Yeah, I think it's just J-Hip, if I'm not mistaken. But he does the flea caps. And he even mentioned on the stream in a chat that he was doing another one on Wednesday. Another one on Wednesday? Yup, just covering my show over here. That's fine. That's fine. The more these people want to cover my show, the more relevant they make me. You know, I become more and more relevant. My show becomes more and more popular as they talk about me over and over and over again.
Yeah, that's really stupid on their part.
Yeah, you know, and Jeremy knows this himself. He doesn't want people over here watching this show, but they come over and watch it because these idiots are telling people to come over and watch it. That's marketing 101. I know marketing. I know marketing too. And I've seen, you know, he always talks about how much money he makes and stuff like that. In my career, I've seen more money than he has ever made in a lifetime. Like, I was in arenas where they had
if he says he made, say, $15 million. I've been in arenas where I've seen $25 million right there, just sitting there. $25 million because it's arenas with music and the industry and all that stuff. Hey, I was just coming out here to see if any of you guys wanted to smell some popcorn. Some popcorn? I want to smell some popcorn. Well, I don't want to smell popcorn. I don't like the smell of popcorn, to be honest with you. But I like the smell of popcorn. Yeah, I just made some popcorn. I put it in for 4 minutes. Got a little burnt plate. It's still good popcorn if you want some, dear. Oh, yeah, thank you so much. Oh, can I get a kiss? Thank you. All right, now we got some popcorn here. You know, and I don't like to eat on the stream, but I am a little hungry, so I have a little popcorn. Got a little. The popcorn in my throat. No, it's good. It's good. I'm good now. But anyways, so yeah, Jeremy L's over there ripping off Joseph J. Hip stream, Ray Hip, Say Hip, Day Hip, whatever his name is. He's an idiot. Then you got Georgie. You got Marble Mouth Little B over there. Georgie sucks. She's over there citing CPS and all this other stuff. He's just inciting it. She's a garbage person. She's a trash person. She has no IQ. And then she goes out and she says these stupid things. She said that she passed high school in 1 year, a half a year, like 5 days. She passed all of high school. I would challenge this little see you next Tuesday right now to take an IQ test. In fact, I take an IQ test. Every month. Me too. And I just take one just to make sure I'm still up and everything like that. So I always take an IQ test. And one thing is, Cece used to always tell me, make sure you take an IQ test, because I used to live with Cece in a 20,000 square foot house. I don't know if you know that. 20,000. That's the biggest, right? Yeah, that's the biggest that they make, 20,000. So I lived there. We did rugs all the time, nonstop, just rugs. Not as much as Poison, but the most in all of California. We did the most rugs in all of California, we were told. So, anyways, he used to always tell me, make sure you take an IQ test. And I've lived my life by that. I've lived my life by making sure I take an IQ test. Me too! And I would challenge this Georgie, see you next Tuesday. I would challenge her. In fact, I'll pay for you to take an IQ test, because I take one every month, and I will pay for you to take an IQ test, and we'll see who's smart. We'll see who's smart, because I'm super smart. You stupid dumb effing. See you next Tuesday. Stupid. Robbie, maybe we don't say that much. Yeah, I would ask if we could just not say that, because some people find that offensive. Over in Australia, though, it's a word of compliment. Yeah, it's a word of endearment over there. In fact, around the world, it's a word of endearment, other than maybe not here, but most people here think it's an endearing word as well. Well, I would just maybe caution against saying it 800,000 times. Well, no, you know what? You can't tell me what to do. I'm riled up. See you next Tuesday. Punt. Oh, yeah, I'll say it all day long. I don't care. Everyone's an effing punt. Everyone. I think the swear jar is full now. If we could maybe walk away from this. Yeah, Robbie, please, Robbie, if we could not do that, please. Nobody's gonna mind. I don't care. Punt. I don't care. I'll say all I want. What are you gonna do about me? I'll tell you this much. They're calling me Gator Boy. I didn't give myself that name. Now, the other person I know that wanted to be a Gator Boy was named Jeremy Hills, I believe. Yeah, he wanted to be a Gator Boy. Not me. I've never even brought it up. Everyone gave gave that to me. And I never even brought that up. I tell you what, I'm a little unhinged tonight. Yeah, I mean, it might be an entire bottle of tequila before I can even fall asleep tonight. Well, it's 2 a.m. and we finally got to our first goal has been met. Let's put up a thing here. Let's put up a hashtag deranged and insane or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Is that too long? How about stupid and crazy? How about this isn't going well? How about all right? Well, there it is. It's up. We'll wait and see who wins. Let's say we're not going to run just yet. We'll hold off. We'll do that in 3 hours. 3 hours. Sit tight, and we're going to start this giveaway in 3 hours. That way, everyone can get the hashtags in. You want to get your hashtags in for deflect and reflect. All right, hashtag deflect and reflect. Or vice versa, whatever you want. But put your hashtags in. It's going to be a good time over here. Great show that we've had on tonight. Yeah, I would say, because these people, you got this guy Aaron on Facebook, keyboard freaking warrior, effing warrior. Let me tell you something, you stupid bee. All right, you effing punt. Punt. Everybody's a punt. Right, Robbie? I think some people are like that. Actually, Robbie, if you could really stop, I really don't think the chat is appreciating it. Well, screw the chat. Tell them to grow up. I'm riled up tonight, Tammy. You don't tell me what to do. Well, I was just saying maybe we should respect the chat that's here. Well, they can all grow up here because I'm riled up. And this Aaron, this keyboard, this generation, they think they're all tough behind their keyboards. I'm 60 years old. And they think they can make fun of me. I used to be in a band where we wore full makeup and long hair. And you know what? I'm better looking than all these people's wives and husbands back then and now. And now I'm still better looking than their wives and husbands. Better. That's true. Yes, that's true. Better looking. You wore the makeup and everything. You were better looking than all of these people's spouses. You got this Tracy Norrie idiot. She's out there. She's like 170 million years old. She's out there posting. You're better looking than she is, even as a man or a female. Yeah, as a man or a female. I'm better looking than any of these people's spouses as a man or a female, present or in the past, because I've kept it together, and that's just how I've done it. Yep, that's how you've done it. That's how we've all done it. And they're talking about me and talking about my teeth and stupid Georgie and not Georgie. She's a dumb punt. I'll tell you that right now. That's what she is. She's nothing more like her greatest days was the days when she was dripping down her mom's leg. That's amazing. Oh boy, you're fired up tonight, SLOBBIE. You are fired up tonight. Oh man. Yeah, maybe we should honor the chat a little bit and clean it up a little bit. The swear jar is getting full. Hey, I was just wondering though, did you guys notice that the alien craft is coming to the Earth here? Did you guys see that? Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about either. What are you quite talking about? Gabe, you didn't see this? The alien craft. It's coming towards the Earth. And, I think I saw something about that. I saw a little bit about that, and it's, and a lot of scientists are saying that this is aliens because they got headlights. They got headlights on this crater that's coming towards the Earth. And when they saw the headlights pop on, that's how they knew it's a good chance that there's going to be an alien invasion, possibly.
Oh, actually, now I did see about that, man. I did see about that, dude. And this is what was amazing about that was it's 50-50 split on scientists. 50% of the scientists are outer space people who study this say that that's what they believe it's aliens, and then the other 50%, they think it's just a meteor or something. Well, yeah. I mean, it's split right down the middle. A little pause here, if we could, for the actual show. This is not split down the middle. This is a Y. All right. Actually, there are a few outsiders that believe that this might be an alien spacecraft. However, just to clear the record before I go back to my Fleacap, only a few people actually think this is an alien vessel, and that most scientists believe that it would be an asteroid or a meteorite or something. Yeah. So it's pretty much a sealed deal. It's 50-50, but and the thing is so huge, it can't even fit. It can't even fit at Area 51, because they're talking about going out there and capturing it. Yeah, I saw that as well. Man. They're talking about going out and capturing it, and I really got to go to bed. But they're talking about that. But where do you think the aliens are coming from? I mean, because in the Bible, most everyone in the Bible was an alien. Oh, yeah, I mean, and I've done a lot of studies in this, and you look at all the people from the Bible that were able to go into heaven without dying. There was Moses and Lazarus and Peter and Barabbas and Jamie from Lord of the Rings or something, or Game of Thrones. There's Jamie. There was Ned Stark, and all these people from the Bible that were able to go into heaven without actually getting, having to die first. They were able to go up there first. So I've done a lot of studies in this, and and then Paul was walking down the street, and Paul was able to get into heaven, and then he didn't have to die as well because he wrote the Old Testament basically himself. And so, and I study a lot of that. Well, that's the thing that, me and you are able to discuss about, because you study a lot of it, everything that's going on. And, that's one of the things they will talk about. And I just love talking about scripture and the Bible. But, these effing people, these effing punts, I'll tell you this right now, all of them are. That's all they are. I hate to end the Bible conversation, just talk about these effing punts, but I'll do it because I'm riled up tonight. I'm riled up, and that's what I do. Well, we're going to have our drawing now. Okay, let's see. Everyone got their things in. Everyone got the hashtags in. We're going to do that. We're going to start this up about 12 minutes here to 4 hours. All right, we're going to start up this drawing. Just waiting on getting this going. Okay. Take a little break from the Fleacap here. I'm just going to fast forward a little bit, another hour and 13 minutes, and we're going to get to the actual drawing. If you don't mind, we're going to fast forward just a little bit forward. Okay, now we got our drawing here. Let's see how the names are coming in so fast. Coming in fast. Oh, Terry! Terry is the winner. Terry, you get the win. The rock. Get picked out a rock. Just send over your information. I'll send you shipping costs. Oh, wait. Terry wants to give his prize away. He's giving it to Flutter. Flutter's getting the prize because, it's just giving and love over here. It's giving and love. We just give and we love and we give, and he's giving it to Flutter. Since I'm giving it to Flutter, but I'm still not paying for the shipping. So she ought to pay the shipping. I just want to gift it to Flutter. All right, Flutter. Well, you have to pay the shipping on this one, Flutter. But for Flutter, I do free shipping for Flutter. So that works out pretty good because she's really not going to want it at all. And I could just keep all of my prizes and pretend that we did a giveaway. So let's do that. That's pretty good. Well, thank you all for being here. I hope you had a wonderful time over here on the Fleabag Show. And I hope you come back tomorrow. We're going to do it again with all these giveaways and the love. And that's all we do out there. And we just expose the truth because I'm the light. I'm the light. Most people might say I'm a walking eclipse. That's not true. I'm the light over here. I'm the light, and I'm exposing the lies of his darkness with my light. I'm like a flashlight, and then I'm going to expose all of it. Well, that was the show, folks. It was pretty good. I missed a few things, but in a nutshell, I don't want you fine folks to have to go over and burden your ears with what I had to listen to. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that to you fine folks because I love you too much. I love you all too much to make you go over. Thank you, Christy Witch. To make you go over and watch a Fleabag show where, oh boy, actually, it was a good one. I enjoyed it because I wasn't expecting the surprise out of SLOBBIE. Peculiar says, that was awesome. You're welcome, Peculiar. I do this for you fine folks. I never do morning streams like this, but like I said, the show was so good last night. I was like, no. I have to come in here, and I have to put on a wonderful show for you fine folks because it was so good. Hey, Ashley's here. She listened at work. Thank you. My throat's a little dry. Hang on. I'm going to hang on for 13 more minutes. Do you guys mind if I hang on for 13 minutes? Because what it's going to do, I was going to redirect over to Georgie and Mr. Coop. If that's all right with you. Otherwise, I could just shut it down now. But I was gonna redirect over to Georgie and Mr. Coop. Thoughts on that? Would that be okay with you fine folks if I did that? I think I even might have it set up here. Let's see. Redirect. Georgie, Mr. Coop. Okay, I did that, and now I'm going to hit save. There you go. I think it's set up. Oh, look at that. We're redirecting just to hip all by himself. I did that all by myself. All right. I should get a $2 super chat for that. I did a redirect to Mr. Coop. Mr. Coop, Georgie. So I can send all of you wonderful fine folks over there to watch Georgie and Mr. Coop and just J-Hip, of course. She's probably gonna get in bed. I'll probably listen for a little bit and then I'll probably have to get in bed and go to sleep. But yeah, I've come a long way, Kara. I redirected all I don't know if it's gonna work. I clicked the button. Let me see here. Let me pull it up here in my backstage here. I don't want to go to. I'm going into my backstage. Here we go. Let's see. Maybe Georgie will tell me if I've done it right here or not. Let me see. I'll make it bigger. See what I did here. Let me see. See, it says redirect allows, and then I clicked on Monday chat time with Mr. Cooper Georgie. And then I saved the changes. So I think that's going to work. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. If not, then you'll have to get there on your own. I don't know. Then look. K-Matt Red Queen says, great job on redirect. Thank you, I did it all by myself. Hey, Sher, you're welcome for the laps. If Jay keeps improving at this pace, we're going to have him in basic classes in 5 years' time. Yeah, Chucky, I'm a little slow, but that's not bad if you think about it. I mean, I did something. Normally I have Star here who would help me with all this, but it's morning time, and I'm assuming she's probably at work. So normally I'd have a Star here, or Rosalind, or Georgie, or Grugu Mama, or one of my fine friends to help me, but just say it. I could do stuff by myself sometimes. Now what we got coming up? I'm gonna do members only tomorrow. Don't forget, got members only tomorrow. We're gonna get a haircut. We're gonna pop around. Dwayne Rapp sent me a whole bunch of videos. Normally, I would have shown those today, but today I had to cover the Fleabag's terrible, wonderful show that they put on last night because it's delightful, and I enjoyed it. And also, for the first time ever, she mentioned Just J Hip on her show. She said, because she was like, she said stupid things like, he should really talk to Jeremy Hells about stealing his material. Freaking idiots. Like, I'm pretty sure he's like, like talking up my material, not talking down my material. Hang out with me, though. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to redirect to Georgie here in 8 minutes. Cher's member for 4 months. Thank you, Cher. Kara says, woohoo! Can't wait. Love me a good haircut. Yeah, we'll pop around. Well, of course, we usually swing over to Kensington. I'll share some of Dwayne Rapp's videos. I think Philip Kraft sent me some videos. I'll have to go over and check. I get like 50 videos a week. I think your mom might have even sent some videos if I go back and check my emails, and then I'll get my what do you call those things? The gifts, the prizes, the bingo prizes. I'll get those out tomorrow as well. So if you want it, bingo, don't forget to send those over to me so I can get those out to you tomorrow in a timely manner. Because if I don't get them out on Tuesdays, sometimes you got to wait till Thursday or Friday morning. So send me your stuff today so I can get stuff out tomorrow. Nobody can do Jay better than Jay. Yeah, thanks, Peculiar. Thank you. And we're gonna have some fun this Saturday, a little bit of some fake bachelor party stuff, and then of course the following Saturday, the big wedding for Just J Hip and Miyagi. It's gonna be wonderful. We're gonna have a fun time with that. And then you're gonna have to wait till the following week, the following Saturday, to see how the honeymoon went and to see where we went on our honeymoon. I'm saving that. It's gonna be a secret. And no, we didn't go to a PetSmart, okay? We're gonna go somewhere special. It's a secret. Even Miyagi doesn't know where we're going. Jeremy made a pear joke too. Yeah, because it's gonna be my ring pair. It's just like I sent him a super chat. I told Jeremy that he should subpoena the Fleabag's teeth actually he should subpoena all of their teeth to the trial, because then they'd have to go find them. So that would be, well, Ozzy, Miyagi may get cold paws, but I don't think so. She's already here in the Americas with me. She's already made it here. Here's a perfect recap, says Kira. Thank you. Appreciate it. She's already here, so I don't think she's going to get cold paws. But maybe stranger things have happened. Mama Bear Leah with the 5 says, morning. I'm not late. I'm tardy. Just in time for the Fleacap. It's 7:53 a.m. here. Love from Canada. Well, Mama Bear Leah, if you're just getting here, you did just miss the Fleacap. Because right now I'm redirecting over to Mr. Coop in 6 minutes. So I hope you caught the Fleacap. Otherwise, you do have to go back about 22 minutes, and you'll be able to grab that in its entirety. Yes, we'll have some little pair-headed puppies in no time, Shirley. Definitely. Hey, Goosebumps is here. I don't know if I mentioned you, Goosebumps. I normally don't have a show that's this big in the morning where I have over 200 plus people here for an impromptu morning stream. So I appreciate all of you fine folks, and I appreciate you, Mama Bear Leah. You sure Miyagi's at your place? Says big certification. I'm pretty sure. You better check yourself. You better check yourself. Hang on 1 second. Give me 1 second here. Hey, Miyagi. Yeah. I got you a fresh bowl of water over there. Yeah, fresh bowl of water. Yeah. All right. You rest well, dear. Oh, sorry. I was just talking to Miyagi, who was here hanging out with me, of course, as always happens. But yeah, we'll probably have. Rumor is there's already a litter of pair puppies that happened. So, oh no. Is that why there's no white wedding dress? I don't know. We'll see what happens. Crazier things. If they have big dirtification heads, then we're in trouble. Once again, I hope all of you had a little fun time with me today. I normally don't do this, but I just had to because last night's show, it was a spectacle. And, well, how could we not do this today? We had to. It was kind of like it's my job. It was like I had to do it. Miyagi has a twin, Oh, no. Am I getting hooked up with the wrong one? Oh, no. Puppies conceived out of wedlock. Oh, this is unacceptable. James, you beat up Clyde? No, I paid Clyde off. With super chats. She's been sneaking out the doggy door at night, Jay. You folks do know that she's not actually a dog, right? Because over on the Fleabag show, they're like, just JF's marrying a dog. No puppy love before marriage. Stay away from Starcasm's puppy, says Dwayne. No, Dwayne, no. Loved your Fleacap. Perfect, says Susie. Thank you, Susie. I appreciate it. I have just a couple minutes left, and then I'm ending, and we're heading over to Georgia, Mr. Coop. I got that all set up on a redirect that just straight up can manage to pull off all by himself for a morning stream. Katie Light says, we love you, Jay. We have the best ABB because of you. I don't know what that means. We're the best. What? We have the best. You got me confused, Katie Light, but I'll take it as a compliment. As you get older, your stream isn't quite as big in the morning, says Stephen Bear. It was just a joke, Ames. It was just a joke. Oh, no. I have to get a paternity test. Oh, a paternity test. Or maybe a paternity test. Oh, no, I got to get a paternity test. I think, Kara, you got that wrong. I think I get a paternity test. The 6-pack of domino muscles. Very much. Thank you for putting that in there, Kiara, because it made me think of a paternity test, and that's even better than a paternity test. Okay, let's end this stream. I'm going to shut it down. I'm sending you over to Georgia, Mr. Coop, possibly. I think I got it set up right. You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you for the super chats. Joey Fleetwood's late. Oh no. Joey Fleetwood's having little ones. Congratulations. No, I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Remember, all the best.